Keeping 100 DC here on the New Beat Band 19.6. It is September 10th, and today I'll be featuring the artist known as Big Daddy Kane out of Brooklyn. Just found that out. Today is his birthday. Today is also National Swap Idea Times. National Swap Ideas Day. There's also National TV Dinner Day and National Ants on a Log Day. Do you know what ants on a log is?
No.
It's actually a healthy dessert. It's a piece of celery with peanut butter on it and raisins.
Oh.
And it got a cool name like ants on a log because I guess that's what it looks like. Would you eat it?
Yeah.
No? What don't you like about that?
Raisins.
Raisins. And why don't you like raisins?
They're nasty.
Isn't that? Do you like grapes?
Love grapes.
You like wine?
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
mental.
raisins.
It's mental. It's mental. My guest today is born and raised right here in the ATL. He is a commercial equipment technician and, more importantly, a bowler and a very proud father. Please welcome my friend, Mr. Charles Jordan, to the studio.
Appreciate that, brother.
And on the other side of that, 20 years in the business, in the pro shop, my other friend, Mr. Johnnie Jackson. So before we get all into you, tell me about your father and his ties to Evander Holyfield. Because we're going to talk bowling all night. You told me your dad about boxing. I was like intrigued.
1990. It started with, he was actually training and managing Lee Haynes' gym.
Yep.
Off of Old National Busybodies.
Yep.
Him and Lee Haynes got into a partnership or whatever. Evander was part of it. So from there it took off. My dad trained Evander Holyfield from leading up to the fight against Buster Douglas. After Buster Douglas knocked out Mike Tyson. From there, he trained Evander from George Foreman to Burt Cooper to Riddick Bowe. After the Riddick Bowe fight, some things changed. My dad started training Riddick Bowe. After Riddick Bowe came Mildred Taylor, came Tony Lopez. He also had his hands with Mike Tyson here and there. He had his hands with Floyd Mayweather. He had his hands in Roy Jones Jr. So, I mean, it was interesting times. 18 years of him on the road. We're talking 6 months at a time. We didn't see him out every year. Actually, we have jackets that he had custom made with all these names on their autographs.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Championship rings that you won't ever see.
Right.
I mean, the ring actually like the size of two fingers. That's how big it was. So, I mean, that's how he got into the fight game, and ever since then, he's a professional bodybuilder. Even at the age of 60, well, I ain't gonna call him, put the name out there, or the age.
Over the age of 60.
Yeah, but he's still training now. Right, matter of fact, over in I think it's Next Level Fitness in Riverdale.
Okay.
He's still training at the age of 60 plus. So we do have ties with Evander. I've actually bowled with him in Fayetteville.
I was gonna say, I know he bowls.
Yeah, he picked me up from elementary school.
Is he good?
Not really.
Not really.
I've drilled his bowling ball.
Yeah.
I'm glad you said that.
Yeah. I mean, it's okay. This is a real place.
He just had a couple of lanes in his house that is now Rick Ross's house, but
Yeah.
he just bowled recreationally. He wasn't bowling competitively.
Right. So he's not Mookie.
No,
No.
he's not Jerome Bettis.
So you think Jerome's
he's
better
not.
than Mookie? Who's the best
I
non-bowler
think Jerome
professional athlete bowler?
Mookie
between
Betts.
I think Mookie is
You think
too.
so?
Yeah, he's more consistent.
Mookie's better than Jerome. Hands
I
down.
don't know.
That sounds like some pot
I
bowling
don't
right
know.
there.
Because he
You take Jerome, he'll take Mookie.
And
Sure.
Nelly- and
Wait
Nelly-
a minute,
Nelly's
is it
bad.
Jerome? Is it Jerome? Will Smith bowls too.
I heard Will Smith does bowl. Is he good?
He bowled out. He bowled. That's something my dad got into. He got us in the bowl. He bowled a tag of some kind of tournament in Vegas with Evander, I think. And
Really?
it was Will Smith was out there. That's when Dick Weber was alive, and Jerome Bettis was alive. I don't know. He takes Mookie. I take Jerome.
And I'd have to put Nelly in the top 5.
I didn't know he could bowl.
Yeah.
Oh, Nelly.
We've had pot games.
Moking bowl.
Yeah, we've had pot games.
Really?
He come in for the Celebrity Bowl.
All right.
He used to come in $500 a game down at Midtown Bowl. So
Well, we all know money's not the object. Can he bowl, though?
yeah,
Yeah, he can throw the ball pretty good.
Okay, so he's taking some of it back.
yeah.
He's not donating.
No.
So your dad's training boxers,
Mm-hmm.
but you at the age of 10, you pick up a bowling ball.
Yeah, came home with a bowling ball, a blue dot.
Blue dot. I remember those things.
Blue dot. We went to AMF Union City. which later
We all know what that is
we
now,
see
yeah.
the connection with the Union City. But we went over there and started bowling, and my mother, I think she's listening, but my mom, we used to practice all the time. My mom, a couple times, she used to get frustrated and say, "I don't know why I'm wasting my money with this boy." So I mean,
It was the blue dot. She didn't know.
well, I had a peach ball. Yeah, it was peach. I got no problems with it. It was peach, man. I mean,
Oh man, I'm gonna show you something. I usually
What?
like to wait till I use this button. Okay, but I'm gonna use it right now. You ready?
don't push that easy button there, brother.
That was easy.
Peach blue dot.
Peach, blue dot.
Johnny.
Hey, look here. We had to start somewhere. Humble beginnings, okay?
So Johnny, he started at a peach blue dot at 10 years old. Say something positive.
Now, mind you, now after the peach blue dot,
Where'd you graduate? Okay, yeah. Where'd you go to for the peach blue dot?
Excalibur,
The very first reactive resin bowling ball.
Okay.
and then
Made by-
Purple Hammer.
made by
Purple
Motown.
Rhino.
The purple rhino
The original.
was an amazing
The
ball.
original.
That was an amazing ball. We're going back. People don't even know what we're talking about right now.
But let's.
I don't know if they made a bad rhino. All the rhinos.
Wait a minute. We got to go back now. He had to say something nice about the peach blue dot.
I was waiting for it. I think you just skipped
So
that.
I'm really.
Do you want to say something nice about the peach blue dot, which went eventually to the Excalibur, which is a huge jump.
Huge jump.
Huge jump.
Because you bypassed urethane and went straight from polyester to the very
I
first
still
reactive
hadn't
resin ball.
said anything about.
I'm
the
trying.
peach
I'm trying, Charles.
blue dot.
I'm trying.
Something nice.
It was a good starting point.
How about this? I got something. He was in Atlanta bowling with a peach. He was representing his state.
Right.
There we go.
Man, that's really reaching. If he's gonna take that, I'm gonna.
It was a peach blue dot, which is better than throwing.
Speaking of confrontation, Charles, East Point Pop Bowling at AMF Triangle Lane.
Yes, sir.
History, baby.
All right, history facts with Triangle Lanes. Triangle Lanes is it's no longer there, but it was always the cornerstone, if you will, I guess, for the South Side community. Pot games now are not considered pot games; they're political games.
I agree.
Because when guys come in, guys want to say, well, let's pot bowl for $20 a game. Okay, well, let's put out a pattern. That's not pot bowl. You don't go to a basketball court and say, well, hey, I want to pick up a game right now. We're going to play for $100 a game. Oh, yeah, we're going to use this ball. We're going to use these rules. Pot games back in East Point, you had guys like Rock Asture, an amazing man. This man put up, I mean, he would give you 40 pins and beat your brains in. You had Elwood. They called him the Michael Jordan of bowl. He would tell you what he was going to do, and he did it. You had guys that's in our league. Ike Reese, at that time, still is a
stud.
beast. The most active games in the Southern region still.
I wouldn't doubt that.
Zap, the one I bowled with, Myron Daniels. Man could do amazing things with a bowling ball. You had Tyrone Wesley. You had Kevin Robinson, which I never had the opportunity to meet. You had Eddie Allen.
Ron Evans.
You had Ron Evans. Ron Evans in his prime.
RL, yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
a freaking
Phenom.
amazing bowler. You had Tony Harvey at that time. Jack Jackson had moved over from L.A. Johnnie came down. See, back Isom Halls. We had guys that were coming in. A lot of guys now, they bowled, but they didn't bowl on the south side. They bowled east and they bowled on the west. A lot of guys didn't bowl in that area. Now, if you start talking about the north side guys, you had Stan Gardner that folks forgot about. True athlete. You had Stoney Baker.
He's still kicking it.
Mark Dyson.
You had Mark Dyson. Mark Dyson hit a dime down lane.
John
Quattro. Now, I'll tell you this, and I know we may get a very interesting thing on social media. Quattro in his heyday, because I was able to bowl with him before, because I came out in 2003 with Kenny Davis and Zap and Tyrone Wesley. That was a team. But I would take John Quattro in his prime against any two-pounder that could get on the lane. What he could do with a freaking ball
Before
with
the
one
knees.
hand
Yeah.
was utterly amazing, and it was all generating his legs. I mean, I watched him take a emoji ball before it was the emoji balls, and I watched him average 240 with it. Because we had, what was it, Union City, you had East Point, you had Embassy Road. Those were the three houses. But mainly Triangle Lanes. Triangle Lanes, these guys were pot bowl. And we talking about they'll walk in and say, man, we're going to put up $500. They flew Billy O from Chicago to come down and bowl against the guys in the South. Guys in the South don't really get a lot of the respect that they deserve, but they should, because these guys helped pave the way for guys like me. Because Johnnie at that time, Johnnie was, I think, what, in college? Or used to?
Yeah, I was in college at the time.
Ricky McBride, straight out of Eugene.
Yeah.
He come Eugene? Football star, huge, muscles everywhere. The man was still
ambidextrous, could use either hand.
Either hand. This was back in the 90s.
He could average 215 with his left hand, just like he could with his right.
In Union City.
Yeah.
Now you start talking about women.
Miller Lite down there.
Yeah, Miller Lite. And then you start talking about the ladies. You had Candace Boatwright. Amazing. You had Vicky Kane. Now
Sandra Star.
Sandra Stoggins. Sandra Stoggins bust a whole lot of guys' head. And then I call her the GOAT. Allison Wilkerson, to this day, is still the GOAT in my eyes because she won so much, she did a lot. We had Mickey Webb come from Chicago or Rochester, I think. And now in this age, it flips over. The only women that really still keep that banner for the South Side, Nina Carlton, Quan Trigger, they and
Paulette,
Tanika Fleming, and then you have Charisma Martin. Because
she just hit me just now.
Yeah, Paulette Sanders, and see,
Paulette.
It's just the generations change, but these particular women, they don't care about if you're a man.
Not at all.
They put scores.
Tanika Fleming's probably the most tenacious woman I've ever seen bowl. I've never seen nobody attack the ladies like she does.
I would put Tanika up against, no disrespect intended, the young lady that's on tour now, Gigi Mason. I don't think she could just mentally be able to touch Tanika on the lane. Tanika is a beast.
Another one, Daphne Smith. Good little bowler up there north.
Daphne is extremely versatile. Her and Tracy Patricia.
Yes. Yes, and it's one of them.
Jess Legato.
It's one of them. It's another one that I think she's semi-retired, and that's Tessa Dyson.
She's semi.
Tessa was out there when she was in these streets. Tessa, the more you
made
her
she took
move
seriously.
Yes. She was amazing. And I got a phone call. I'll never forget. I got a phone call. I was working on top of a roof in Alpharetta. I got a phone call from Johnnie. Johnnie said, and before I get, here's the thing about something that people need to understand too. Johnnie has never gotten the respect, in my opinion, of what he did as the culture change for the South Side. And I keep saying South Side because at that time, South Side bowlers, as great as Eddie Allen was and Ike Reese were and Zapp, those guys never had the opportunity. It wasn't until Johnnie came into the scene at Union City, and when it started, it was Johnnie, Kevin Hampton, and his three, I guess you can say, the killers of that shop at the time. It was myself, Greg Back Jr., and Benin. And
Stud team.
Johnnie opened up a door where he said, okay, I got contracts for you guys if y'all want. It was still up to us. So I signed with AMF 300 under Rich Harrison. Greg went to Dynathane. And from there, Johnnie told us, he said, you guys need to go do what you're supposed to, learn the game, learn your equipment, learn how to conduct. And he taught us the ways of doing it too. And he said, you need to go and take care of it. Ever since then, I mean, I've been on staff 18 years.
Johnnie, what made you pick them four? I know how you are because I know you think stuff out. So I can't imagine you weren't thinking then.
Well, at the time, you could see the potential.
Oh, absolutely.
In Charles and Greg, but you just mentally wanted to know that they were mature enough at that time to take on the responsibility to be an ambassador of the sport. And it's so funny because even with Greg used to have a big afro, huge
I remember
afro,
that.
and
Huge.
Huge afro. And I used to tell him all the time, I was like, whenever that kid takes it seriously, he's going to cause a lot of problems in the bowling alley when he takes it seriously. So I pulled him to the side one day and just told him, when you're ready and you want to take it seriously because you have a lot of natural ability, just let me know and then we can go from there. And one day he came to me, he had cut his hair off, cut the big afro off, and he said he was ready. And even though I've been on staff with Storm and Rotograph for 12 years, Chuck Gardner with Brunswick now, Chuck is always taking care of me. I mean, he's taking care of me probably better than my own company. Whether or not, I want to keep it 100. Chuck is taking care of me.
He's amazing.
even when the PBA Tour actually made a couple of stops here in Atlanta, Chuck made sure that I had seats out there that were, you know, ready.
Decent seats, right?
Yeah, he made sure that you know,
you were
I was
repping.
taken care of.
Yep.
Chuck always takes care of me. He's always taking care of me. He's always taking care of my people, and I really appreciate that.
You know, and one other person I forgot too, and that was Tony Haynes.
Oh man,
RHA Pro Shop. Tony Haynes, I love him to death. I know he's retired, walked away, which I'm happy. You know, he's happy too. Tony Haynes, I still remember to this day. He was the first person to ever give me my first bowling ball and my first bag and shoes. So I mean,
so he gave you the peach blue dot. I mean, because I know Tony, and I will get him. For that.
He did not give me the peach blue.
Okay, my bad.
No, we found it at what was before.
You should have never told me that, man.
Before the Dixon and Sports Authority. That's where Mom got that peach ball from. But he actually gave me my first pair of bowling shoes and bowling ball. And he was always in my corner. He always told me, he said, son, you need to go out there and do what you do. I'm always going to be proud of you, too. You know, and even to this day, I can pick up the phone and call him and he'd be like, hey, son, how you doing? No matter what he going through, he always going to ask me, how you doing? So I wanted to make sure I didn't forget.
He's a square cat. What do you think the biggest change you made when you went on staff was? Because you had your game. And I know you're young. But when you had your game, what did you change the most to go on staff? Like he told you, here's your path. What did you have to change the most? Like
Number one, having to be a student of the game.
Yeah.
Because anybody can throw a bowling ball. Chuck Gardner, John Gaines when he was out there, Mo Pennell, which I was blessed to be on staff with him, one of the only out of 12 in the nation that was in the pro shop. The biggest thing was learning the equipment, being a student of the game. Because you got a lot of guys that can throw bowling balls. But even what Johnnie would contest it is, a lot of guys have a skill set, but they don't have a mindset. And if you don't know how to understand ball reaction and ball motion and things of that nature, you can be as great as you want to. You know, you're always limited to what's going on. That's the one thing that I had to change and had to understand about my game, because he wasn't gonna always be there in the corner. I couldn't always pick up the phone and call Chuck. I couldn't always call anybody. I had to figure it out. So that was the biggest thing as far as understanding, why am I doing what I'm doing? What balls do I need to do? What shapes do I need to be looking for? How do I build my arsenal? Because he's big about arsenals.
Yeah.
Why are you throwing that ball when you don't need to be throwing that ball? So it was the mindset of understanding it, and then be able to have the mental fortitude when you're struggling. Nobody's in your corner. You see everybody else talking to somebody. You by yourself. Now you're getting in your feelings, and you don't know what to do. So no, I mean it was the mental aspect, understanding
Ball maintenance,
understanding why you're doing what you're doing.
When we come back, we'll be talking with Charles and Johnnie here all about bowling, but it's that time. I got to make some money here. It is time for radio karaoke when we get back with the genre. Let's not tell them the genre. Let's just go ahead and let them wonder what the hell radio karaoke is. Keep it 100 with DC here on BFAM 109.6. We'll be right back. Radio karaoke is brought to you by Lit AF and a DJ named Roach, who is currently in Turkey. My boy. What do they speak over there in Turkey? I don't know either, but you better figure it out. Today's contestants will be Mr. Charles Jordan. Please hit your button. And I told you to listen to it before you did it. And in this corner, Mr. Johnnie Jackson, please hit your button. Do you both want to win?
Of course.
Okay, you don't want to lose to him, do you? Do you want to lose to him? The genre is 1970s Motown hits. Any questions?
No.
All right, so y'all ready?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. The first song sounds a little something like this. I don't like you, but I love you. Seems that I'm always thinking of you. Oh, 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 you treat me badly. I love you madly. Would anyone like to take a stab at that?
No clue.
Charles? No? All right, so I'm going to roll the music. First one to ring in, I will stop the music. Then it's going to sound just like I read it. Here it is. Charles. Look at Johnny's face. Don't look at it. I mean, everybody else is looking at it right now. He's lost. He's lost. What's up,
That's
Michelle?
Smokey Robinson.
Did I just tell you not to say that? No, he's got a clue about who sang it. You're right, it is Smokey Robinson. I told you I was going to tell you that.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, it's Smokey Robinson and the Miracles. This is before Smokey went solo. This is Smokey's about 18 years old, bro. I'm looking right at the picture right now. He might be 17.
Oh, hey, yeah, but I know what it is.
Okay, what is it?
Good question. Hold on.
Oh, this is open. Honor Jones said it's Smokey Robinson. That's correct. We need to know the name of the song.
You really have a hold on.
You really got a hold on me is absolutely correct for 1 point. So the score is 1-0, Charles. Second song sounds a little something like this. Like a fool, I went and stayed too long. Now I'm wondering if your love's still strong. Oh, baby, here I am. I actually like that song. I butchered the hell out of that. This is why white people weren't in Motown. No rhythm. Anybody? 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 I'm going to go with no. I'm going to go ahead and roll this young looking cat right here. And it sounds something like this. Don't say his name.
Signed, sealed, and delivered.
Is absolutely correct. Okay, here we go. She knows she got everything that a woman needs to get a man. Yeah, yeah. How can she lose with the stuff she used? 36, 24, 36. Oh, what a winning hand.
The lyrics sound familiar.
They're very familiar. You should know them right there. I mean, I sang them just like it sounds on the soundtrack. It ain't going to sound no better when he sings. I promise it ain't. All right, so we're not going for 2 points. I really thought that was going to be a 2-pointer. Here comes the music for 1. Johnny?
Brick House.
Brick House is absolutely correct. Johnny is on the board. All right, here goes last. Oh, wait. Okay, song number 4. Score is 2-1. This one sounds like this. It was the 3rd of September. He should have known that right off the bat. I knew that.
Copper was a road show.
And that is going to be absolutely. All right, so now we got Charles with 4. And Johnny with 1.
Got 3. You gave him 1.
Oh, no, he got 1 point, 1 point, 2 points.
Oh.
He got 2 for that. He didn't know music. He only needed 1 line, bro. 1. That's plus 4. All right, so this is where it comes into the bonus question. Being that you're winning 4-1, it's only for you. So all you need to do is answer this one question for 3 points to make it even. This is where you get your chance. What year did Arnold Palmer die?
2016.
That is absolutely correct. Johnny Jackson gets 3 points. We have a tie game. But the cool part is this. It is 4-4. And this last question is worth 90. So here's the bonus question worth 90 points. Thanks for the times that you've given me. The memories are all in my mind. And now that we've come to the end of our rainbow, there's something I must say out loud. All right, here we go.
Endless Love.
Well, it's definitely Charles. Don't say that word. That's wrong as shit. I think he was trying to get you to say endless love. That was pretty smart, though. That was pretty smart. Oh, yeah, you did it on like 5 notes. You didn't get to the words.
3 times maybe.
3 times.
Hey.
For the win. Is absolutely 100%.
I want to know who the guy that said it.
We'll do that during the break. Right now, Charles, do you want a large or a medium prize package?
Give me I'm a big man. I need a large.
All right.
I don't know what it is to say about a black card though.
We're gonna let you know in the break.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes, when we come back, we're gonna close out the show. A couple more questions for these two. But right now, let's celebrate Charles' win. You want to thank anybody for this big win today?
My beautiful wife at home is Karma, and my boys. I know they listen.
All right, we'll be right back. Keep it 100 with DC and Big Fam 109.6. Mr.
Big shout out to B-Fam Studios.
Appreciate you, buddy.
109.6.
That's right. Johnny, why don't you shout out your social media? You going to be anywhere? You got a tournament coming up? You got anything special at the pro shops? Please, and another thing, educate people, especially me. Because I didn't even know you was at Forest Park already. I thought you was still at Peachtree and Noonan.
No, I'm just at Forest Park and at Noonan, and Junction Lanes in Noonan. I've been at Junction Lanes for 4 years, and I've been at Forest Park for almost 10 years.
Very cool. And any hashtags you want to shout out?
DSL.
DSL.
Dirty South Legends, Underground Bowling Association.
Nice. Charles?
TSB, Triple S Bowling.
Better shout that family out, bro. Especially that mama.
That's my wife. Love her to death.
Yeah, today's Keep It 100 with DC word or phrase of the day. It's called a bariza. Do you know what a bariza is?
No.
That's when you take a pizza and you take all the stuff off it and you make all the ingredients of a burrito on it. Now think about this. The man took a plain pizza crust, put refried beans on the bottom, and then decorated everything but the lettuce and tomatoes, baked it, put lettuce, tomatoes, and sour cream on top of it, and then folded it in half.
And that's a bariza.
It's a bariza.
Wow.
Use it in a sentence. You don't have to. You don't have to. That shit was so good. Keep 100 DC on BFAN 109.6. DC is out.
That's it. That's it.
I have part two now, but